If you're a senior dealing with limited mobility, the idea of taking a vacation might feel overwhelming. Maybe you use a cane, a walker, or a wheelchair, and the thought of navigating unfamiliar places just seems too difficult. And maybe because of that, those travel dreams that you had gets pushed aside year after year. But here's what I want you to know. There are so many incredible ways that you can get out there in the world and enjoy it comfortably, safely, and without the stress of those travel changes, airports, and planes are always throwing at you. I'm Cheryl, and welcome to Travel Like a Pro. This channel is specifically for seniors or anyone else who've decided that flying just isn't for them anymore. And that's completely okay. Today I'm going to share 8 vacation options that are perfect for seniors with limited mobility. And number 6 is an absolute game changer. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you never miss tips on how to travel smarter and more comfortably without ever stepping foot on another airplane. Let's dive right into it. Option number 1 is river cruises. This is one of the most relaxing and accessible travel options. Now, I know some of you might be thinking about ocean cruises, and those can be great as well. But if the idea of being out on the open seas makes you nervous, or if you're worried about seasickness, then river cruises are the perfect alternative. On river cruises, you get to travel through calm, scenic waterways. Places like Mississippi River here in the United States, the Great Lakes, or more. The ships are smaller, they are more intimate, and incredibly accessible. Here's what makes river cruises perfect for limited mobility. Elevators and ramps are everywhere. Modern river cruises, those ships are designed with accessibility in mind. You'll find elevators connecting all decks and ramps to help you get on and off the ship at each port. Wheelchair borrowing, they have programs for that. Even if you don't travel with your own wheelchair, many cruise lines will let you borrow one of their wheelchairs to use during the excursions. This is perfect if you typically use a cane or walker but want extra stability getting on and off the ship. These are smaller, manageable ships. Unlike massive ocean liners with thousands of passengers, river cruises, those ships carry 100 to 200 people. That's it, making them feel more personal, and less overwhelming to navigate. You can enjoy scenic cruising from your room. You don't have to be outside on the deck. Many river cruises feature floor to floor ceiling windows in cabins, so you can take in the stunning views without ever leaving your comfortable room. River cruises also offer all inclusive dining, entertainment, and guided shore excursions all in one, so that you're never worrying about where your next meal is coming from or how you'll get around in a new city. Here is a pro tip. If you're concerned about mobility on shore excursions, call the cruise line ahead of time and ask about accessible tour options. Many do offer motorcoach tours with minimal walking. Option number 2 is city museums and cultural centers. If you love history, art, or culture, visiting a major city with world-class museums is an incredible travel option. And museums are some of the most accessible attractions you'll find anywhere in the world. Think about cities like Chicago, home to the Art Institute, Field Museum, Museum of Science and Industry, and the Shed Aquarium. Washington, D.C., the Smithsonian Museums, and these are all free and include the Natural History Museum as well, the Air and Space Museum, and the National Gallery of Art. New York City, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, American Museum of Natural History, Tenement Museum, and dozens more. Philadelphia, the Franklin Institute, Philadelphia Museum of Art, and National Constitution Center. Museums are designed with accessibility in mind. You're going to find elevators to all floors, wheelchair rentals available at most major museums, beaches, sorry, benches and seating throughout the galleries, accessible restrooms, motorized scooter rentals at larger museums. And here's the beauty of a museum, if you're focusing on that. You can go at your own pace. You spend 2 hours or 6 hours. It's entirely up to you. You need to rest? There's always a bench nearby. Want to skip a floor? Take the elevator. Now, here's a travel hack to consider as well. Many museums offer quiet hours or senior hours with reduced crowds. So you need to call ahead and ask about these special times that you can visit. It makes the experience so much more enjoyable when you're not contending with a crowd. You can easily build a 3 to 5 day vacation around a single city's museum. Book a hotel within walking distance of the museum or accessibility via public transit or rideshare, and spend your days exploring at a comfortable pace. Option number 3 is beach destinations with accessible features. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cheryl, how am I supposed to enjoy the beach if I can't walk across the sand? I understand, I get you. But here's the exciting news. Many beaches across the United States now offer, get this, specialized beach wheelchairs that are specifically designed to glide across the sand. Believe it or not, these aren't your regular wheelchairs. They have large balloon-like tires that make navigating the soft sand surprisingly easy. Beach wheelchairs are available for rent at locations from New Jersey to Florida, including popular destinations like Myrtle Beach, Clearwater, Ocean City in Maryland, and many California beaches. Many beaches also offer these wheelchairs free of charge on a first come, first served basis, though. Lifeguard stations, that's where you can pick them up or rent them. Some beaches even offer motorized beach wheelchairs, also called sand scooters. These allow you to navigate the beach independently without needing someone to push you. Beyond beach wheelchairs, many coastal towns have created other accessible beach experiences. Let me explain. Boardwalks and promenades. Places like Hollywood, Florida, and New Jersey have boardwalks lined with restaurants, shops, and bars right along the ocean. You can enjoy the sea breeze, you can watch the waves, and soak in the atmosphere without ever stepping foot onto the sand. And you can use your wheelchair on the boardwalk as well. Beach access mats. Many beaches now install rigid non-slip matting that extends from parking areas down to the high tide line, making it easy to roll wheelchairs, walkers, or mobility scooters directly onto the beach. Accessible beach parks is another one. Look for beaches with paved pathways, accessible restrooms, and shaded pavilions where you can rest comfortably. Floating beach wheelchairs, believe it or not. Some beaches offer specialized floating wheelchairs that allow you to actually go into the water when the sea is calm, though. The beach is absolutely within reach, even with limited mobility. So don't let that dream vacation slip away from you just because you have limited mobility. Option number 4 is national parks with accessible features. Americans' national parks are some of the most breathtaking destinations in the world. And the good news is that many of them have made significant investments in accessibility for seniors or disabled travelers. Here are some of the best national parks for limited mobility. Yellowstone National Park. You can drive through much of the park and stop at accessible viewpoints. Old Faithful, the park's most famous geyser, is accessible via wheelchair-friendly paths, and visitor centers throughout the park have designated handicapped parking, wide paths, and accessible facilities. Glacier National Park, the famous Going to the Sun Road, is one of the most scenic drives in America, and you can experience the entire park from your vehicle with plenty of pullouts to take photographs. Grand Canyon National Park. The South Rim has paved accessible trails and shuttle services that transport visitors to major viewpoints in the park. Many overlooks are wheelchair accessible as well. Acadia National Park is located in Maine. Park Loop Road is a beautiful 27-mile route that circles the park with stops along the coast and through wooded forest. The carriage roads are perfect for wheelchairs and mobility scooters as well. Put this on Put this one on your bucket list. If you love nature, this is one of them. Great Smoky Mountains. This park features accessible restrooms at visitor centers, designated handicapped parking, wide paths with hard-packed gravel, and wheelchair-accessible ramps and boardwalks. Yosemite National Park. This one has made significant accessibility improvements, offering wheelchair-friendly trails, visitor centers, and accommodations as well. Most national parks also offer accessible campsites and lodges, wheelchair and mobility scooter rentals, accessible shuttle services, ranger led programs designated for limited mobility. Here is a bonus tip. If you're 62 or older, you can purchase an America the Beautiful Senior Pass for just $80. It's a lifetime pass, or $20 for an annual pass. This gives you free entry to all national parks and federal recreation sites across America, and that's an incredible value. National parks prove you don't have to hike 10 miles to experience nature's beauty. Some of the most stunning views are accessible to everyone, including you. Option number 5 is botanical gardens. Botanical gardens are one of my absolute favorite travel destinations for seniors with limited mobility. They are peaceful, beautiful, and almost always designed with accessibility in mind. Major cities across the United States have world-class botanical gardens that you can visit. Let me go through a few of them. Atlanta Botanical Park. It features paved walkways, elevators to different garden levels, and accessible tram tours. Chicago Botanical Garden offers tram tours, accessible paths, and wheelchair rentals. United States Botanic Garden in Washington, D.C. It's completely accessible with elevators and smooth pathways. Brooklyn Botanic Gardens. It offers accessible paths, benches throughout the garden, and a wheelchair accessible Japanese garden. Longwood Gardens. This one is in Pennsylvania. It's one of the most spectacular gardens in the country with accessible conservatory, fountains, and outdoor gardens. Beautiful. Most botanical gardens offer wheelchair rentals or loans as well, motorized tram or shuttle services, accessible restrooms, shaded seating areas throughout the garden, smooth paved pathways, and there is no gravel or dirt trails to contend with. What I love about botanical gardens is the sensory experience. It brings out nature and the appreciation of nature. Fragrant flowers, gentle fountains, birdsong, and the peaceful atmosphere. It's rejuvenating in a way that few other travel experience can ever match. Not even flying. Flying cannot go near this one. All right? I hope you're getting value from this video. Now let's continue. Now here's a planning tip. Visit botanical gardens in the spring or the fall for the best weather and most spectacular blooms. Many offer seasonal events like butterfly exhibits, light shows, and garden tours. Okay, now, before we continue, I want to share something that's helped thousands of seniors travel smarter and more comfortable. I created an ebook specifically for you called The Senior's Guide to Stress-Free Travel Below 35,000 Feet. This guide is packed with practical tips, destination ideas, and strategies for traveling comfortably on the ground. No planes, no airports, no long TSA lines. Inside, you're going to find the best road trip routes for seniors, how to choose accessible hotels and resorts, packing essentials for limited mobility travel, rail travel tips and scenic train routes, how to navigate mobility aids when traveling, plus insider tips that I've learned from years of helping seniors travel more confidently. The link will be in the description below. go grab it. Yes, get a copy and start planning your next stress free adventure, no matter what your age is. Now, let's talk about option number six. Yes, that's where we're at. This one's the real game changer that I mentioned in the video title, and it's Motorcoach and bus tours. This is the option that truly surprised me, and I think it's going to be a game changer for many seniors like yourself. Motor coach and bus tours are one of the best ways for seniors with limited mobility to see incredible destinations without the stress of driving, navigating, or planning every single detail. Now, I'll be honest, bus tours do come with one challenge, and that's steep steps while getting on and off the bus. But if you can manage those steps even slowly, the benefits are incredible. Here's why motor coach tours work so well for limited mobility. No driving stress, which means that you sit back and you relax and you enjoy the scenery while a professional driver handles everything else. You see more with less walking. Bus tours allow you to see far more of your destination than you could by walking without waiting in lines or worrying about which route is most efficient. Accessible stops, that's another one important one. Tour companies design their itineraries with accessibility in mind, choosing destinations with wheelchair accessibility, ramps, and elevators. Built in rest time, that's part of it too. Long drives mean you can nap, you can read, or just gaze out the window while you're traveling between destinations. Social connections, traveling with like minded people on that bus tour. It creates lasting friendships and it provides companionship and extra assistance if you need it. I recently took a motor coach tour and there were several seniors on that tour using canes and walkers. Yes, getting on and off the bus took a little extra time for some of them, but the tour company was incredibly patient. The guides even offered assistance when needed. The key is choosing the right tour. Look for easygoing or slow-paced tours. Companies like Road Scholar and Talk Tours. They offer programs specifically rated easy or very easy with minimal walking. Tours with longer stops. Avoid whirlwind tours. Those are the ones with the longer stops. They rush you through 10 cities in 5 days. Small group tours, 15 to 25 people max rather than 50-person buses. Tour companies can filter programs based on activity level, interest, and destinations, allowing you to find one that works for your specific needs. And that's what you need to do. Motorcoach tours open up destinations that might otherwise feel overwhelming for you. National parks, amazing cities, scenic byways, historical sites, all from the comfort of a cushioned seat. Option number 7 is local boat and water tours. If you live near water or you're visiting a coastal or lakeside city, boat tours are fantastic and they're accessible travel options as well. Many cities offer water-based tours that require minimal walking and provide stunning views. Water taxis, cities like Fort Lauderdale, where I'm from, Seattle, and Baltimore have water taxi services that transport you from one waterfront attraction to another. It's a relaxing alternative to driving or even walking. Riverboat cruises, that's another one. Paddle wheel boats and riverboats, they offer scenic cruises along major rivers. You'll see beautiful homes as you pass by, wildlife, and city skylines, all from a comfortable, climate controlled boat. Harbor tours is another. Coastal cities offer harbor tours that showcase lighthouses, historic ships, waterfront districts, and marine life. Sunset cruises. Many destinations offer evening cruises with dinner, music, and spectacular sunset views. Most tour boats have accessible boarding, they have ramps, they have elevators or single level access, and indoor and outdoor seating, some of them, accessible restrooms, wheelchair friendly decks. Boat tours are particularly great if you have mobility challenges. Why? Because once you're on the boat, you're set. No need to walk miles through a city. You're comfortable seated while the scenery comes to you. Here's a pro tip: call ahead. Be sure to do that and ask about accessible features. Some smaller tour boats may have narrow gangways or steep ramps, while others are specifically designed for wheelchair access. Yes, so you need to know that. Option number 8, which is the last one, is hop on and hop off bus tours and trolley tours. Many major cities offer hop on, hop off bus tours or historic trolley tours. That's what they call it. And these are perfect for seniors who want to explore a city at their own pace. Here's how it works: you purchase a day pass or multi day pass. Buses or trolleys run on a continuous loop, stopping at major attractions every 10 to 15 minutes. You can get off at any stop, you explore the area, and then you hop back on the next bus when you're ready, when it comes back around. So it allows you to go at your own pace. Cities offering these tours include Savannah, Georgia. I'm yet to go there. That's on my bucket list. That's famous for its historic trolley tours. Boston, Massachusetts, Old Town trolley tours. San Francisco, California, multiple hop on, hop off bus tours. Washington, D.C. covers monuments, museums, and historic sites. Charleston, South Carolina, carriage and trolley tours through the historic district. That's another one I would love to go on. These tours are great for limited mobility because you learn about the city's history while seated. You explore only the stops that interest you. You rest between attractions. You ride the full loop if you need a break. Climate-controlled buses are usually what they use, so you stay comfortable in any weather. But here's one challenge that I should mention. You do need to be able to climb 2 to 3 steps to board the bus or the trolley. If that's manageable, even if you have to do it slowly, these tours open up entire cities to you for you to see. Here's an alternative option. Many cities also offer narrated driving tours in smaller vans or sedans that can accommodate wheelchairs or have easier boarding. Ask your hotel concierge for recommendations. They will probably know more than you do. Now, here are some bonus travel tips for seniors with limited mobility, and this is important. Yes, before we wrap up, I want to share some essential tips that apply to all of these travel options and that you need to know. Now, I'm going to do that quickly, so stay with me. Number 1 is renting or borrowing mobility aids. This means you don't have to bring your own wheelchair or walker. Many destinations offer rentals. Hotels often have wheelchairs available as well for their guests. Major attractions rent wheelchairs and mobility scooters. Medical supply. Some of the companies in tourist areas offer weekly rentals to medical supplies. This can be especially helpful if you don't usually use a wheelchair, but know that you'll be doing more walking than usual on that little mini vacation. Number 2, you should plan ahead and call ahead. Contact restaurants, hotels, and attractions to request wheelchair access if needed. Do not assume. You should definitely verify. Ask specific questions. Are there elevators or only stairs? Make sure you know that. Is there accessible parking? Are restrooms wheelchair accessible? Can you accommodate a mobility scooter if you're using one? Number 3, travel with support if you can. Consider traveling with a family member, a friend, or a guided group tour, which not only offers companionship but extra assistance if needed. Having someone with you provides kind of like a peace of mind, and it makes the experience more enjoyable. Well, that's what I think, and I know I'm right. Number 4, pack smart. Bring any necessary medications in the original bottles. Pack a small first aid kit. Wear comfortable, supportive shoes. Bring layers of clothing for changing temperatures. Consider compression socks for long sitting. Yes, make sure you do that. And bring your favorite snacks as well. Number 5, build in rest days. Don't pack your itinerary too full. Schedule downtime between activities so that you can rest and recharge. Travel should be enjoyable, not exhausting. Number 6, consider travel insurance. Protect your trip with travel insurance designed for seniors, especially if you have pre existing health conditions. This can cover trip cancellations, medical emergencies, and lost mobility devices. Number 7, research accessible transportation. You need to look into wheelchair accessible rideshare options, Uber, Wave, Lyft access, hotel shuttle services, public transportation systems with wheelchair accessibility, rental cars with hand controls if needed. Limited mobility does not mean limited travel. As you have seen today, there are so many incredible ways to explore the world comfortably and safely without ever setting foot in an airport or on an airplane. Whether it's a peaceful river cruise, a museum focused city trip, a relaxing beach vacation, or a hop on, hop off bus tour, the world is absolutely within your reach. The key is choosing destinations and travel styles that match your mobility level and your particular interests. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't travel. You absolutely can. You just might do it differently than you did 20 years ago. And that's perfectly okay. Yes, I said it. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. And it really helps the YouTube algorithm share these tips with more serious seniors like you who need them. And drop a comment below telling me which one of these 8 options sounds most appealing to you. I'd love to hear about your travel plans for 2026. And don't forget to subscribe to Travel Like a Pro so you never miss tips on how to travel smarter, safer, and more comfortable, all without the stress of flying. Oh, and before you go, make sure to grab my ebook. I have a ebook called that I mentioned before, The Senior's Guide to Stress-Free Travel Below 35,000 Feet. It's packed with even more tips, destination ideas, and strategies for traveling comfortably on the ground. The link will be in the description below, as I mentioned before. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy travels, my friends. And remember, the world is still yours to explore.